What I've done most recently is look for a cylindrical piece of polystyrene with the same height and diameter as this Genesee Light can. My dad measured it using a tape measure some days ago and got a height of approximately 6 inches and a diameter of 2.5 inches. And I did this during the late evening, early night hours. During which time I had three full cups of plain coffee and a partial fourth cup. That was pretty close, but not quite. Pretty close to, but not quite a full cup of coffee. Maybe about 75% to 80% of a full cup. I kind of sipped at those cups of coffee over the course of 2 to 3 hours. During which time I first revisited went on the tabs I kept for Amazon products of either straight 6-packs of polystyrene cylinders or packs of assorted shapes of polystyrene. I found some those packs of assorted shaped polystyrene pieces, including a cylinder or cylinders. And in the case of more than one cylinder included, I recorded the one closest to what I was looking for. Height of 6.5 inches. Height of 6 inches. Diameter of 2.5 inches. I found some cylinders that were pretty close. I actually found those earlier. I think I recall it was yesterday. Oh, well, last night. But it wasn't until the late evening, early night hours today that I recorded the dimension of those cylinders in order to determine what was closest to what I was looking for, based off what I had found so far, just looking through Amazon. I found some cylinders that were pretty close to what I was looking for, such as one with a height of 5.5 and a diameter of 2.8 inches. Then a cylinder that's 5.9 inches, height of that, with a diameter of 2 inches. And I also found a cylinder that was 7.87 inches in height, with a diameter of 2.36 inches. And that would be the closest if I was willing to cut it to the height down to 6 inches. Yeah, but I don't ever intentionally cut the polystyrene I draw on. And even if I did that, the diameter still wouldn't be quite right. Closest to, but not quite, 2.5 inches. So then I looked outside of Amazon, searching polystyrene cylinder. And I think also at another point styrofoam cylinder. 6 inches by 2.5 inches. After I didn't find exactly what I was looking for on Amazon, I looked through eBay, but didn't find anything better there. And I also looked at Uline, which is some kind of company with an online store. But based on what I saw, it just seems to sell either styrofoam used for packaging in cardboard boxes, or boxes made out of polystyrene, or sheets of foam. That wasn't what I was looking for. So then I found a product saw a product of polystyrene cylinders that it wasn't even close to the dimensions I was looking for, but it gave me the idea to look on Etsy, and I searched styrofoam cylinder 6 inches by 2.5 inches, and there I ultimately did find a polystyrene cylinder a set of, based on what I saw, it seems to come as a set of 2 of various options on the page for that particular product that's being offered, that are all 6 inches in height. What I'm looking for, and there was a sort of drop-down menu of options of varying diameters to select from, and those options included an option for a diameter of 2.5 inches, which was exactly what I was looking for. Around 7:30 p.m., I had a combination of leftovers from what I had for the March 25th, my dinner video, which, like what I'm having right now, was food homemade by my dad's mom. That she then gave to my dad during a visit. So we could then share it between me and my dad. And I also had a sort of a pre-packaged Wegmans generic of essentially some pre-packaged sushi in the same packaging as that. But it was just one big piece of raw king salmon. With the same side stuff that comes with every pack of sushi rolls, pre-made by the Wegmans generic. And in that case, I always have just the ginger, and I don't have the wasabi or the soy sauce. Since I feel the wasabi and soy sauce it will just overpower the sushi itself. I also had a glass of whole milk with everything, and those potatoes were included with the food that my dad's mom gave to him, and then my dad gave to me, bringing it over from his place to my mom's place several days ago. And those potatoes were included, but I decided not to have any with what I had from that big plastic sandwich bag of that food brought over from my dad's place to my mom's place. I had what I had on March 25th. My dad wasn't given what I'm having right now until today. And I didn't eat any of the potatoes until today. That was included with what I had from on March 25th. For that day's my dinner video. I also recall having a cup of plain coffee at my mom's place after waking up for today and getting up around 5:30 p.m. after falling asleep today. I recall it was somewhere between 10 and 10:30 in the morning. Here's where I am currently in terms of repairing the stone bridge on Oceania.